All right, good morning. It is Saturday morning. Okay, it's July 27th, I think, yeah. Chris had to go out, get a rabies shot, and pick up something from town. So I am here alone, and I am going to get started on like this disaster back here, and also something that we haven't covered. This disaster right here. So this is the hallway outside of the ballroom where apparently we just keep tools. And then over here, more air compressor. Everybody keeps that in their hallway. And then the bathroom. Oh, actually the bathroom's not too bad. There was a miter saw sitting on the counter, and at least that's gone. I don't know where it went. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start by carrying loads of stuff downstairs and up. There's a bunch of stuff that needs to come up as well. So I'm just gonna walk up and down on one of those trips. I'm gonna find something to eat. Okay, so we are taking the scaffolding down. All right, that's that. Unimpeded views. Okay, we have done some work in here, and I will show you that in a second. But right now I am putting tassels on the curtains. So there's a tassel right there. There's a fake ivy hanging out of scabs. Things are getting crazy in here. I have a whole box of tassels here. Terribly exciting. Okay, so this is what we've done. We moved the piano. It was over there. It was a sleeping bag on it. Now it's there. It's not in its final place yet, but we'll move it there shortly. And then we're gonna move this. Now, I'd like you to examine Chris standing next to the armoire. Chris is 6'3". So it's a big, giant piece of furniture that weighs 20,000 pounds. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. Okay, this is how the armoire looks in the spot. So this is our bar. I'll show you. Okay, so here's the inside of this armoire. This was my very first gilding project. You can see I did an incredible job. So the plan is to put our cocktail robot here on this shelf and supplies down here, and then we hung these racks for glasses up at the top. So anyway, that's the idea. I have to get very far back because it's a huge piece of furniture. So that's that. Okay, this is it with the door closed. I can't close the door all the way because there's no doorknob on it. I took that off to paint and haven't done anything about it. So yeah, so that is an improvement there. And then here's the piano. So we are just gonna push this. Well, we got the piano in the corner and then realized that if we put it in the place we wanted it, it would be hard to install the sconces. So Chris installed the sconces. And now he's taking a break here. Okay, now from this weird angle, we're gonna move the piano. This piano weighs about 600 pounds. I think I said that in a previous video. And pianos have beautiful brass casters on them, but when you put 600 pounds on a beautiful brass caster, it doesn't swivel and it just tears up your floor. So that's why we have these moving blankets under the wheels. Okay, so this is the final home for the piano. Okay, it's like nighttime now. 6 o'clock. We've been working in here all day. I don't know if it shows or not. Anyway, the thing I'm currently working on is this piece of furniture. This is the bottom piece that's of a 3-piece hutch. It's a Facebook Marketplace treasure where we went to buy some other thing and they were like, we've got this for sale too. And I was like, put it on the van. So this piece, this bottom piece, which I'll get a close up in a minute. What I did is I cleaned the whole thing with warm water and Murphy's oil soap. It was really dirty. I had to refill the bucket 3 times. And then I have put this furniture cream. This is the one that I always use because all of our furniture comes out of somebody else's trash. Parker and Bailey. I don't know, I really like it. Yeah, so that's what I did to that. And then I'm working on the middle section. So I'm gonna work on that and I was gonna share the progress. So this is very similar to what the sides of the bottom look like. A lot of water damage like this. Okay, so I'm gonna clean it just with Murphy's oil soap and then when it dries, I'll apply 1 or 2 coats of the furniture cream. So one important thing about using this particular product, I don't know if it's this way with everything, but don't squirt it directly onto the furniture. It'll leave a brighter mark that you can't get rid of, ever, believe me. So always squirt it onto a rag and then rub it on. In this case, like all the furniture that I've used this on has been like in really poor condition, so I used it really liberally. But if you were polishing something newer or something better maintained, use maybe like a smaller dollop. Okay, so since this is super dry, it sucked this first coat right in. I'm gonna get some close up. You can still see the watermarks on this end, where the worst of it was. So here you can still kind of make out where those watermarks were on this after 1 coat of the furniture cream. Okay, this is the top part of the hutch. So I'm just wiping this down now. Got Chris's toothbrush here. Good morning. It's Sunday morning, July something. There's one of our border collies. Oh, you can't see her, sorry. So I am in the ballroom. I just did morning chores. The sheep are already in. It's gonna be another hot one. So I am gonna continue working the ballroom and I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of an update. Things are still in shambles very much. Chris and I, before he left for work this morning, set up the tables so I can get those wiped down and moved into place. Or because I'm not sure where they're gonna go. So it's better if I just kind of work on that a little bit. Yesterday we did get this enormous piece of furniture finished. I did some repairs. I think I don't know what I did. This door with the glass panes in it, one pane was out entirely and a few others were loose. So I did that, and then there were a few pieces of molding that had come off. So I really just glued that all together. This is a reproduction of a Louis XIV piece. It's obviously not a French antique. It's a nice piece of furniture, but it is not like a priceless antique. So I glued this baby together. So this is 3 pieces. I showed them yesterday. So there's the bottom, and then the middle piece is this frame, the back there, and these legs that this top part sits on. So once we got this up, and I swung this door open, these are beautiful handles for this beautiful piece of furniture. Then this door started to fall apart more. So yeah, so then yesterday I put a bunch of glue in this joint, and then I closed the door. Instead of clamping it, I closed the door and then I stuck some shims in along this side just to ensure that the joint, I stuck the shims in right there just to ensure that the joint over here was tight, or as tight as it needs to be inside the door. So that is looking good. This morning I added more glue, so that is still drying, but I think it's stable. The additional glue was just, I would have loved to put a screw in there or a mending plate, but I am just too worried that I'll break glass or break through the other side. So this morning, the first thing that I'm gonna get started on is to clean the inside of this. It's super lucky that that pattern kind of goes with the color scheme in here, and I don't have to touch a thing. Like I'm not taking it out. It's not in the greatest shape, and it's not the cleanest thing I've ever seen, but it's gonna be good enough. So I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna wipe down all of our dining tables. So for this party, I am planning on 7 tables. So there's like 2 here. These all need to be wiped down. They're just a little dusty. And then get the chairs spread out. There's all the chairs. And then also I'm gonna work on this closet. We did get the piano going yesterday, but I didn't get any footage. So we will have to get that going today. Chris, there it is all opened up. It's so pretty. I know, like, I don't know if I've said this, but I fully recognize how ridiculous it is to have a room like this in your home. But I also think there are so many possibilities for this room. Yesterday, for me, it just really came together. I was really worried. I was really worried about it before. Like the chandeliers were up and they were pretty and the curtains were up and I love them, but I just didn't feel like the room felt a little cold to me, and it just didn't feel like it was coming together. And with the furniture in the places where it's going, I'm just feeling really happy and excited about it. And I'm exhausted and thirsty, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple weeks. I work this week, but then the week before the party, I'm off work, which will be good because I have plenty of work to do between this and the farm. But that's the update. This is how the room is looking. Oh, I'm gonna go in the center and turn in a circle. Okay, starting with the back of the room. This is the door that goes into the house. Messy closet. And back to the fireplace. And now I'm standing in front of that fireplace. He's black and white too. Piano's out of tune. It hasn't been tuned since it was moved here, since it took its like several hour car ride and its telehandler ride up to the second floor. So it's out of tune, but it plays.